recent years, the United Kingdom has experienced a significant increase in sickness absence rates, affecting both individuals and businesses. In this video, we'll delve into the reasons behind this rise and its impact on various demographic groups. Let's start by looking at the numbers. In 2022, the sickness absence rate, that measures the percentage of working hours lost due to sickness or injury, rose to 2.6%. Marking a 0.4 percentage point increase from the previous year. This was the highest rate since 2004, when it reached 2.7%. Both the CIPD and the ONS reported that a staggering 185.6 million working days were lost in 2022 due to sickness or injury, a record high. However, when we consider the number of days lost per worker, it remained relatively stable at 5.7 days. It's the highest number of sick days per worker since 2004 and the largest overall number since records began. This should be very worrying news for employers. Worker absence can lead to lower productivity, more stress for other employees, and even temporary, costly cover. So, what is the cause of this increase? And what can organisations do about it? Let's explore the reasons behind these absences. The CIPD reported that minor illnesses were the leading cause of sickness absence in 2022, accounting for 29.3% of cases. This was followed by other conditions at 23.8%, musculoskeletal problems at 10.5%, respiratory conditions at 8.3%, and finally, mental health conditions at 7.9%. This rise in sickness absence has affected people of all age groups: women, older workers, and those with long-term health conditions experienced some of the highest rates of sickness absence. Also, people working part-time and those in the care, leisure, or other service occupations also saw elevated rates. Geographically, where you live in the UK can also impact sickness absence rates. In 2022, London had the lowest sickness absence rate at 2.1%, whilst Wales had the highest at 3.6%. These regional differences can be attributed to factors such as age demographics and types of occupations prevalent in each area. There are also variations in sickness absence rates between the public and the private sectors. In 2022, public sector workers had a higher sickness absence rate of 3.6% compared to only 2.3% for private sector workers. This difference can be attributed to job types and the level of sick pay provided. The distinction between part-time and full-time workers is crucial. Part-time workers consistently have higher sickness absence rates, with a rate of 3.7% in 2022. Compared to only 2.4% for full-time workers. So, why are workers taking more sick days? The pandemic certainly plays a role. In 2022, there were almost 10.5 million confirmed cases of COVID in the UK, and around 2 million people still have ongoing symptoms of COVID. Although the exact figures don't separate COVID-related absences, it's likely that respiratory, minor, or other illnesses include many COVID cases. However, it's lazy to solely blame COVID and remote work for this increase, according to researchers. Worsening public health, increased inequality, underfunding, and backlogs in the NHS have all contributed. New disability claims doubled between 2021 and 2022, and the UK has a higher rate of preventable illness compared to other European countries. Your occupation also plays a significant role. Lower paid jobs saw their biggest jumps in sick leave, with workers in caring, leisure, and service jobs taking the most sick days in 2022. Managers and senior officials had the lowest average sick days. White-collar workers, who can often work from home, took fewer sick days. Presenteeism, or working while sick, is problematic. It can make minor conditions worse and lead to more time off later. Encouraging employees to take sick leave when needed is essential. Still, some workers, especially those with mental health conditions or low pay, may hesitate due to financial concerns. Interestingly, British workers actually take fewer sick days than many other European countries. Germany, for instance, averages 20 days per worker each year, while the UK is around 5. This is due to stronger legislation and cultural differences in sick leave policies. So, in conclusion, the rise in sickness absences in the UK is a complex issue influenced by various factors, including the pandemic, public health, inequality, and work culture. Employers should consider creating a supportive culture where employees feel comfortable taking the time they need to recover. But it's also important to remember that sickness absence isn't always a bad thing. It's a necessary part of maintaining a healthy and productive workforce. Understanding the reasons behind absences can help organisations better support their employees and ultimately improve overall workplace well-being.